Right, here we are then. Here we are for the new daily races. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to, as always, another stream. And here we are then. We're back on the new daily races this week on GT7. And well, as per the title suggests, it's going to be dynamic Le Mans action, I think, today on the daily race. I've just come on very briefly to get started already, warming up for the Le Mans race we'll do today. So we'll just do that and then we'll go from there and see what happens. I think get used to the car first of all, what we're going to be doing. Just get used to the car. I've not driven these cars for a very, very long time. But we've got no chicanes. That's quite good. No chicanes on the race today. Got 5 minutes to go. Not too bad, but it's very flustered, I think, at the start of today's stream. Not had a chance to, or not even said what we're doing, have we? Because we've got what looks to be a very, very, very interesting daily race C this week. I think all the dailies look interesting this week in terms of what the plans are going to be for this week on the channel. But this race does look very interesting, so I thought we'd do this race today, as interesting as it looks. And I think in terms of last to A, where we're trying to get to A rank, no metas, no qualifiers, I think the draw for that one, I think it's done already based on what the daily races are and what the dailies have got on them in terms of ratings. But this one looks Definitely different. We've not had a race like this before. From what I've seen, it could be pretty good. But I do need to get ready because these cars, I'm not very good in them. So let's get a quick warm-up in if we can. Get ready. Got the R92 CP, because why not? Hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well on Happy Monday. Oh, penalty, but no matter. We're practicing. Now, on these pedals, I can't rest my foot on them all hand straight. Oh, okay, just hold onto the wheel a bit. Got the pedal a bit too high, the gas pedal, so I can't rest my foot on the brakes. Like I used to on the old pedals that are still upside down on the floor, off camera, where they've been since the day they broke, really. Get the hang of these Group C monsters around here. Yeah, we'll start at the back, I think, first one. All good, good stuff. How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. All is good on this end. Let's come in here. The race looks very interesting. It does. It does indeed. I thought we'd do this race today, given that it looks very unique, this race. I don't think we've... Well, I've never had a daily race like this before in my whole time on Gran Turismo 7. From what I've seen, it looks pretty good. So I thought today we'd give it a go. Given I don't think we can quite do this race for last to A, given how it's set up. So, yeah, because... So from what I've seen, it's day to night. Very interesting. There's rain. All the more interesting. And it's 6 laps. It could be very good. And not many people are setting times on it either, but I don't think the time is going to be very relevant, really. It's going to rain. Or it could be interesting. Could be fun, this. Hello Farouk, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Hello Mustang Drifter as well. Welcome into the stream. Check the weather. I checked it just now and it said it was dry. So we'll see if it does stay dry or not. Wish you a great stream. Yeah, thanks Mustang Drifter. Do appreciate it. Oh, but it's raining. Oh, this could be fun then. Right, what I've done is I've checked the radar and I've not checked it enough. I've been too fast. I'm too fast and too eager to get into it, so this is going to be... Oh no. What a way to start the week. We're going to go off at the first corner. Depends how wet it is. I wasn't looking fast enough. I was too eager to get... Unless it's... Well, I don't know, it might be. I don't know. It might be alright for one lap or so. Oh, I don't know. Leave it there and see what kind of coverage we get on the radar. Please don't rain too much. Right, let's go. The track's a little bit wet. A tiny bit. We can get P9 slipstream, we can take all these guys there, I reckon. Like it. Right, here we go. This is going to be inters, I reckon. This lap, it's gonna happen. I'm just traction is on the tracks a little bit. That one dries. Right, this will be fun. Made it. Right, inters. Hello Reggie Smurf, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Hey up Kev, welcome into the stream as well. Hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. I think we got to the pits just in the nick of time, I think, on that one. quite a few guys went on medium tyres as well at the start of the race. Right, wet tyres, go. Oh, it's getting dark as well, interesting. Can't see the corner. It's so dark. I can't see where I'm going. I can barely see where I'm going. I can barely see the road in front of me. Want high beams on this one. There's the spray of the car in front. This will be fun. I can barely see where I'm going on Mulsanne right now. I think we're about to pass where I'm on the track map. Chicane's coming up in a minute. There. Right, here's the right-hand kink there. Right, Mulsanne corner is there. Let's get used to this one. Welcome to Group C. That's it, Farouk. Group C monsters, these cars. They're made for going fast, and that's about it. Not much else. Right, there's a corner up here somewhere. They're gonna have to, yeah, turn up the EV in the game, I reckon, to see where we're going. I'll have to try that and see what we can do. Hello, White Tiger, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. This ain't working. I can barely see what I'm doing. Right. Lap 3 out of 6. Right, little penalty. Hello, Photo. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in and deploying the like as well. Much appreciated. Rain's a bit not bad. Oh, we're getting there. On to lap 4 now. Hello PX1, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. More raiders coming back in. Someone gone off there. I've got another penalty though. Stop raining. It probably depends on wet the track is still. Not good to dry tyres just yet. Oh, the sun's coming up now. Let's see where I'm going now. Oh, that's better. You can see the racetrack again now. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, nice and clear now. But it is still a bit wet. Might get away on, well, yeah, you have to stay very precise though on the dry line for dry tyres. Maybe what those guys at the front are doing. Where's the... Pull my tyres down a bit. Like that. On that one. Not much grip on that. And there we go, that's the first one done. Very interesting race. Well, last, I'll take that. Not finishing last. Right, so I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness because that was ridiculous, quite frankly. Going down the malls, I could hardly see what I was doing. We're gonna have to turn up the brightness on the game. That was just almost. I could have shut my eyes and it would have been almost exactly the same. That was very, very dark on Mulsanne. And just, well, make a note of what I turn it up to on the EV so I can turn it back down again when we're not doing this race. Otherwise, Wednesday, Catalonia, crikey. I'm going to be blinded by the game if we don't put the settings back on. So we'll have a look at the settings. Got time, make a note of it. But there is... Oh, somebody did lose DR. I don't know. Right, I've got 10 minutes. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. We've got about 5 minutes to go into the game settings, enter the race again, R92CP, and see what the crack is with the brightness on my screen. What is it? Temporary exposure correction. So... what's it like on... yeah, that's a bit bright. Yeah, I can see that on my camera. That is shining off my monitor onto my camera. So turn it down to do that one. That's no good. Right. 1 point. Let's try it on that too. What's it? Crikey, that's a bit bright. That's a bit striking, is that? Hang on. Right, we'll turn it down a bit. 1.5. How's that? Bit better. I get a bit more visibility in the night. But it's a bit, I don't know, not bad. Hello, Slow, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. Hope all is well. It's not too... it's not bad. We'll try it on this one, EV 1.5, see what happens. Yeah, all the trees down here now, they're all sort of sticking out a bit, the trees. Oh, that is bright. That is shining almost on the camera. Coming up my screen down there. That is bright. On my monitor, it's like you're there in real life. Right, we'll set a lap time, might as well. Very nice 315 flat. And see if we can see where we're going on this one when it gets dark again. Right, so this time, check the radar and don't close it off as soon as we open it. Because it's not finished. It's not finished moving. So this time, have a look and see what it's actually doing. So rain is coming in. And it is going to be, by the look of it, hanging around for a little bit. Oh, it's gone over. Looks quite dry at the minute. Keep an eye on it. I don't know, it might be passable on dries. If it's not raining now, depends how much it's dried out. It might be a bit wet. I think the track will be a bit damp. There might be a bit of moisture on the track still. Maybe not. We're getting told that there's no... looking like it's dry. It's hard to tell. And then if you make the wrong decision, you feel like an absolute wally because everyone else has made the right decision. Or you think they have anyway. And you're thinking, oh, well, this will be fun then. We're going to go ice skating down the Mulsanne Straight for about 30 minutes at these cars on the wrong tyres. It's not a good combo. Not a good combo to drive a Group C car on the wrong tyres in the wrong conditions. Don't recommend it. This seems alright though. Give it a go. Right, everyone's off and away. Still not chicane. Radar, what's it doing? A little bit. Well, not too bad on this one. Relatively alright at the minute. Right, I think this one we are going to be staying out. Right, I've turned up the brightness now, so it should be alright on here. Right, how's this going to do us? Oh, better. In fact, on my screen, that is loads better. I can see what I'm doing now. That's good. I'm not normally... I don't like bright screens, normally. I think on this one, though, it was a necessity to get some light on the scene. Oh, I can see loads now compared with before. So this one should be not too bad into Mulsanne corner. Oh, that's dead easy. I can see the apex right where I want to see it. Oh, no rain on the radar at the minute, but we are no longer second guessing where to turn the car onto the Mulsanne straight. Less penalties. This is so much better. I mean, even outside the car, it's so much better. Don't think really use the radar unless anybody gets anywhere near us in terms of battling. So we can always keep an eye on what the rain's doing. Right, 3 seconds behind. I don't know, we're still kind of second guessing there on Mulsanne corner, but not as much as before. It's all right, I guess. Just don't turn in too early. Go across the inside of the corner, understeer out and get a penalty. But again, it's all right. It's not as bad as before. Also very quiet in this race at the minute. Not really much going on. To know where the track goes at night time as well when you go around it enough. Right, someone's behind me, so put radar on. Hello Viking, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope, as always, all is well. Oh, the sun should be coming up, well, in a minute. I think it's that time. I think it might be just about starting to turn. I think so, looking at the sky. Very close to the braking zone, so we'll keep going for now. And then, thanks to the bump, you can have second place. Yeah, sun's going up now. The sky is getting a bit lighter. Right, so I'm going to say that a pit stop's mandatory. Everyone else is pitting. The tyres are fine, actually. Unless we have to change them, I don't know. Everyone else is pitting, so I will also do the same thing. As again, with like we always do, we do not look at the rules and the regulations before the start of the race. We just get on the game and just get on with it, really. Alright, it's final lap. Gassing it too early out the corner. Logitech people. Almost spun out again. One up P10 then from that one. Yeah, so no rain in that one. That came in. Let's see if we get any more. Or we get no rain now for the rest of the stream. Yeah, thanks going good for the GGs. Appreciate it as always. Let's see if we get any more rain then, like I say, as we go through. But there is no DR in this, but there is SR in the race as well. Well, there is just SR in the race. So, I'll have a look. I don't even know what for, to be honest. I don't know. No worries. I'm not sure what for. No worries. Thanks for the race. Well, yeah. I don't know. They might have hit us somewhere I didn't even realise. Right, I might try the Sauber. Looks quite handy on this track. The Sauber Mercedes. Give that a run. While the game loads up, got one or two fun facts on the Sauber Mercedes. What year is it? 1989. So Sauber Mercedes, believe it was the lead car at Le Mans in 91 before it had a bit of a problem, and it meant that the Mazda 787B of all cars was able to take the win on that day. I think it was there was some sort of mechanical issue on the car and they had to retire the car, and Mazda took the lead and they went on to win the race. Right, Sauber Mercedes. That's very understeery. What's going on here? Let's try that first bit again. Get a bit of a handle for the car. I need to know I can actually drive the car around corners, first of all. Too bad. Let's try that again. Not too bad. That's top gear. Oh, something's going a bit as well. We never ever learn not to be too casual on the Morzan Straight. We never learn. We always, we're doing it now. We never learn. We're doing this like 2 years, come down here, and we never ever learn. Always do it. Hello Colin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Oh, was it the pit entry? No worries about it. It happens. It's one of those. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's like I say, it's one of those. I wasn't really sure what for when it first came in, but then now that you say, yeah, the pit entry, yeah, no problem on that one. Got a... So I've got a bit of a... so the stitching is coming out my wheel. That's why I keep like doing this. So the tape holding it down keeps coming off every time I use it. So I'm going to have to go and get some like proper parcel tape, I think, tomorrow. And... because it's just... And actually like proper like wrap it, that duct tape my wheel so it doesn't come out. Yeah, thanks Colin for the GGs as well, appreciate it. And good luck as well on the next one. I think, cause yeah, I've just got sellotape on it at the minute. I reckon I'm going to have to do proper parcel tape on it, I think. Because what's happened is the stitching's come out. And it's starting to go out all the way around the whole, like, top bit of the wheel. Right, that's my to-do list then. We'll have to go get some proper parcel tape and we'll, I shall secure it permanently. I might do this side, to be fair, as well, because this side's going a bit as well. Just like where, in general, hand positioning is on the wheel. Just duct tape the whole wheel so it doesn't fall apart anymore. Right, I forgot to check the radar. What we're doing now? Maybe a little bit. We'll see how we get on. Sauber's trying to kill me first corner. Right, off we go. Yeah, thanks for going. Good luck. Appreciate it. As always. Now, what's the game here? A bit of a bump draft. Not quite as fast as the R92 CP. One there's coming up quite quick. Got a 787B in the mix as well. I'll do. Upturn. There we go. Bertrand Gachot in the 787B. They're in a time penalty. I think that is the, yeah, that is the 787B, the one of them on that year. Bit of action at Porsche curves. I'm not really sure about trying to slow and wait, to be fair, halfway through Porsche curves. If I'm being completely honest about that one. That was the aim back there. I'm not too sure though. Radar not too bad. Little dots on there, isn't there, of heavy rain? The dark blue. Right, obviously just hopeless. Right, that's it. Parcel tape tomorrow. Very bright green light on there. Oh, missed the brake-in. Oh. I was too busy looking at the bright green light on the right-hand side of my screen. Oh, missed my brake-in. Never good at these either. These trying to bounce the car over the Ford chicane without just spinning the car out on the other side. Might be a time penalty. Maybe not on that. Okay, it was quite close. I thought it was. Time penalty. Right, just press it back down again so it doesn't keep coming out. Ah, what we like. It's one of those things. Just press it down. That's it. It's fine. I don't think the Sauber, did Sauber win? I don't think they did. Sauber, this car didn't win, or it might have done actually. May have won Le Mans once or twice, I can't remember now. What we do know is a certain German driver was in the Sauber program around 89, 1990. Went to Formula 1, that went to a certain team called Ferrari, I think. And we all know how that turned out. And there was another young German in the Sauber ranks as well, who also went to Formula 1. Not as successful as the guy that went to Ferrari, but still had a not too bad, mediocre career. Wasn't amazing, but not terrible either. Oh, blimey, the car's just taken off and flying. Oh, big air on the Porsche curves. Bad, we're still 2.7 in front. I think I'd have just red flagged the whole of Le Mans if that was in real life. Brought out the safety car and everything doing that. Right, back on to Mulsanne. Just about, yeah, 7,500 RPM. Mercedes engine. The Mercedes went to Formula 1 a bit after the Sauber Mercedes era. I think with McLaren to start with. I don't know, / can't remember, if Sauber, when they entered F1, if they were with Mercedes or not. They might have been. Because they did go to Ford Cosworths, I think, in the 90s when they entered F1. But their first year may have been Mercedes, can't remember. I'll have to look it up, I think. See what it says. Right, this time, brake. There's an apex somewhere in the darkness. Right, this time don't take off on the Porsche curves. Don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I'll have to, I shall look it up and see what it says. I do know that Sauber in the 2000, well, before that 2000s, they had a technical partnership with Ferrari. So Sauber got all the Ferrari's second-hand engines labelled as Petronas engines in the 90s and 2000s. Hello Ali, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. But yes, nighttime driving, I think for the first time ever on the daily races on GT7, we are doing some nighttime driving. Soon to be sunrise driving when the sun comes up in a minute. Sun's is just starting to change on my screen. It's just right hand corners where there's flipping stitchings coming out. There you go. I'm going to have to really fix this properly. Stop using sellotape. I'd use something a bit more durable to proper secure it. But yeah, right hand corners is where the tape comes off the wheel more than left hand corners. For some reason, this corner is quite bad for it as well. Porsche curves. Right, we'll pit stop again. I'm pretty sure pit stop mandatory. Oh, come on, keep going, keep going. Blimey. Right, what is it? Right, that bit's just... Right, that bit's come off completely, so just... Right, get over there. That bit's come off completely, so not having that on. Right, this bit, stay down. Right, so last lap, then I crashed into the pit wall, what can I say? Just careful not to take Colin out as I rejoin the track. So this time, I think it was crash into the pit lane, obviously cutting the limits to rejoin the pit entrance. And there you go, 3-second penalty. As a result, but it's getting a bit cooler. It is, yeah, the weather over here is getting really cold now. It's hoodie weather when I'm not sat in the rig. I had the blanket out the other night watching TV. It was what, a bit cold, but draft. Corners coming up. Is your cover tearing? Yeah, so what's happened is on the left-hand side of the wheel, the stitching has started to come out the wheel. So it's all started to tear itself away, basically. So I've sellotaped it down to try and keep it so it doesn't basically rip all the way round the whole wheel, which I doubt it would do anyway, but just to be sure. But the tape keeps coming off, so I'll have to go to the shop whenever, get some proper like parcel tape and use that instead, and just basically parcel wrap the entire part of the wheel, that this whole bit here. Big loop of parcel tape all the way round, and that should do it. The big sellotape's quite, it's not durable enough. Obviously you use the wheel, your hands warm up, and then that kind of, I think, is eroding the sellotape away a little bit. I'll take P6 out on that one. Not too bad. So a neighbour of mine was saying that a hurricane is on the way. I have to see if that gets over here then, if that's the case. Or, yeah, duct tape it as well. That's a good idea, actually. It's not too bad at the minute. Finish P6. Well, that was our own doing in that one, to be fair. What can I say? I tried to take too much into the pit lane. I tried to shortcut it to rejoin the track. Just like save time, really. I don't think you're going to do that and then you're going to try to drive back onto the... You're just going to keep going straight, aren't you? It's instinct, I think, that you're just going to do it to get in the pit lane as fast as you can. Well, finished in 6th. That'll do. think the Sauber's not a bad car, actually. It's pretty good. So, use the Sauber again. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it. As always. Yeah, I'm going to use the Sauber, I think, again. I'm not sure. We could, in theory, do this. Well, if this race had DR, we could do last to A in... It depends. I don't know. I think all of these are in top 500, so maybe not. Unless we just pick one and just use it. It's like the Jag, and just use the Jag for the whole stream. But it's got no DR, so we can't do it because we can't gain DR in the race. So I think it is going to be Catalunya on that one. Don't know how to keep positive safety. I think it's, on one hand, it's just a game, isn't it? On one hand. It's always the key thing to remember when we're on here. There's always at least something every time you come on that's not... You can't control it, or you can, you just don't. Like me missing the pit lane. It's just one of them. You get in the next race, the timer counts, down you go again. That's pretty much it, really. And if for whatever reason, you know, we do feel a little bit after a stream, just go watch a bit of TV. And that's about it, really. Just sit and, yeah, just sit and chill out, really. Bit of TV, bit of Netflix. And then go from there. Can you not put another cover on it? I haven't got anything else. I mean, I went out and bought this big, massive roll of sellotape like a couple of weeks ago, thinking that was going to be it, but it's not. It's just not. It's not working. Sellotape. Oh. Unless we sellotape the wheel every race, but I'm not doing that. It's just wasting time doing that. We sellotape the wheel every race. Nah, but what I'll do is I'll go get some like proper parcel tape, and I will wrap the whole bit there of the wheel. We'll wrap the whole thing, just massive, like 2, 3, like double, triple loop it, and just like proper, yeah, do that instead. It's because it's the more that you use it, it's just natural use. I mean, this wheel's about 2.5 years old. So yeah, just through lots of regular use, it's just, yeah, it's come undone a little bit. I ain't got time to set a lap for the next one. See how I get on in the next one. I mean, I could even do it now, but I don't know. The tape's in the other room, so oh well, no. Oh well, the worst comes to the worst, and the parcel tape doesn't work. I can get my old T248 out and start using that again. And see if that'll make a difference with it, but I can't. I don't know. It's very, very minor, but still. Right, let's start with Mercedes again. Let's get down Mulsanne. I'm not sure what happened, but on, I don't know, some point last week, I got out of the rig and I knocked something. I think it was the microphone or something. I knocked it when I got out of the rig. And then I was watching one of the streams, like earlier before it came on, from, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And it was really, really loud. I don't know if I've knocked it and made the streams louder. I'm not too sure. But it seems alright from what I'm seeing. I think because the microphone has got a volume thing underneath it that you can turn to turn the volume up and down. And I think what I did is, when I knocked it, as I was putting it back, I turned the volume by accident when I was putting it back when I knocked it over. Radar check. We're not just running in without checking the radar, not like the first race. Dry tyres. Right, I've called it. I've called it. Dry tyres. If it's not dry, it's that's it. I've called it. Dry tyres. Well, I've got time to change them anyway. Sounds okay. Yeah, thanks, Ali. Sounds alright. I thought it did, just because I'm quite particular about the sound. It's always really hard to get the sound right on streams, and when you knock it by accident and you can't remember what it was on before, what setting it was on, you think, oh no. That's about 15-20 minutes trying to work out what the sound's like on the stream again, because you knocked something in a split second and it's just completely thrown it out. Well, it's dry. The track is dry. And the radar is saying, you can't see it, but I can see no rain on the radar. I'll stick it on a 50 mile. Radar for the first bit. Get it on a Mulsanne straight. Where's the... No, radar. Radar. In the 192 CP. I thought I picked the salver. I'm not switched on today at all. I don't know what on earth is going on. I thought I picked the salver. I really did. That means brake early because this one's a bit heavy. Put that on there. Yeah, I suppose people will have let us know by now if they couldn't hear or if the stream was too loud or something. Yeah, thanks for the good looks as well. Appreciate it as always. And we'll carry on. Yeah, until unless anyone mentions it, we'll leave it as it is and then carry on. Don't bump them too hard, otherwise you might slow down a bit too much bumping them. Although these guys are catching behind me. coming through. There's a corner somewhere, yeah. I'm off the track, technically. There should be a penalty. I was technically off the racetrack on going through there. Headphones on. Yep, chair's going good. Yeah, as long as people can hear it, it's all good. Oh, that's a big track limit, massive track limit. That's an outbreak, and I'm still thinking I'm in the sound with Mercedes. We're not. Nissan's a bit heavier. Hello Jammins, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Radar check. There's a small slither of rain down in the bottom corner. Right, brake. Hello Chris, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. Right, next braking zone there. Right, beat the Jag on the penalty. The Jag XJ, not 13, XJ9 I think. XJR9, I believe. Battle there, let's put the radar on. bit like on Saturday night when I was in Kevin's stream and I was driving buses on Euro Truck this week. Most of the trip I did was at night time. A bit sketchy by the sound, but so I've got a 1 second penalty. Right, this time don't drive all the way over there. Just through this bit. How did it go? Not too bad. So I got a bus mod on ETS2 of Euro lines. And I thought I'll get the bus and I'll drive it to Monte Carlo, because Monaco's a really hard place to get to in the game in a truck. Can't really get many jobs there. So I thought I'll get the bus and we'll go there instead on the bus trip. Leaving Sheffield, I think we called it London, Paris and Lyon on the way down. So basically, stop, get out the rig, go stretch legs, and then jump back in again. Because there's no bus stops in the game. Although, bus DLC is coming out very, very soon. And I am very, very interested to see how they're going to put the buses into the game. I can't wait for it. It's going to be really good. If they get it right, it'll be really good. The coaches DLC that's coming. Hello One, welcome into the stream, back to tuning in. Hope all is well. Although I don't know, I could sell on with trucks and get coaches, I don't know, or have both. I mean, my ETS account, I think I've got so much money in the game, it's ridiculous. So I can have pretty much what I want, really. I can buy what I want, near enough. Corner is somewhere. There it is. Flipping wheel, honestly. Right, I'm doing this as soon as I can tomorrow. I am taping up this wheel, and it will never ever. This stitching will never see the day of light ever again. By the time I'm done with it. dear. Might hit this lap. But a Korea-Japanese buffet, very nice one. Hope it was all nice for you. Sounds very nice. Right, this time keep both hands on the wheel. Lose control very easily down here. Can't tell if we're catching, I don't know, might be catching the lead a bit, but not really. So we get the fastest sunrise in the world at Le Mans. Got to go now. Yep, no worries, Ali. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated. And we'll hopefully see you around very, very soon. Lovely daylight around the place now. Right, lap 5, we need to pit. Right, this time don't mess it up. That's it, lovely. And the tyres will do another lap. Go on. Right, let's go. 6. P6, P7. Oh, tyre wear. Don't kill me, car. Uh, 1.5 might be alright down here. 2.62 car in front. Might not get them. all the catching there. That is a bit of a thing about it. They are catching behind us. That'll do, P7. Not bad race, that one. Not bad. Considering I wasn't actually planning to use the R92 CP, and I thought I'd pick the Sauber Mercedes, but like I said at the start of the race, we're not really switched on today as much as we really ought to be when racing Group C cars. We missed the radar for the first race. We forgot what car we were using. Thankfully, Last to A tells us what cars we're using, because we get them through the random thing, don't we? And then we load it up on the screen, and it tells us what cars we're going to be using. But not a bad race actually, good race. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. And hello Rebel, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. And here we go. What's the saying? The proof is in the pudding that PD can do different daily races if they put the mind to it. And this is a good race, to be fair, with the day and night transition and the rain as well. Right, Le Mans, no chicanes. I don't know now this time. I will pick the Sauber Mercedes. It's not as quick on the straight, but it drives a bit better in the corners. So we'll take the Sauber Mercedes. I can maybe set a time. Oh, well, I've already got a time. Okay, try and set a faster time then. Doing well, good stuff, just finishing late work. Oh, okay. Alright, so the Sauber's only good at getting a lap time in. get the brakes in the right place. Oh, new record, not too bad, 3:13. It's a bit faster, 3:13.9. I did that on the main account, so not too bad. 582 on the leaderboard. So yeah, the coaches DLC for ETS2. I'm very interested to see how they're going to bring it in terms of what you can do in the coaches on the job market. Because the coaches are different. So the coach mods, they work a bit differently to the truck mods. So you have to... So I've got another mod for passengers, to transport passengers. But you have to basically add an invisible trailer to the bus. So the game thinks you've got a trailer on to pick up a job. And then it lets you do jobs in buses. Well, when it's all in the game properly, as proper official DLC, I'm interested to see how it's going to work. And what coaches they're going to give us as well. I think the Scania Touring is the headliner. That's like the main lead bus of the DLC. I think there's a Mercedes coach that's going to be in it as well. Right, MP4 this one. Oh, radar. Oh, blimey. Right, hang on. I'm not messing about with that. I'm not messing about with that. Unless it goes away. Might have gone away. There's a tiny bit behind. We may have just made a really bad decision there, but there's a tiny bit behind it that may come in. Oh, no. We're not on the ball today. We are not on the ball today at all. I think this is going to be a harrowing decision. We're about to see what I've just done when it comes in, and it is going to be a completely bone-dry track. Undue hesitation, and we've whacked on the full wet weather tyres, and the Sauber Mercedes is going to have a bit of a handling issue. A bit of a handling issue at that. The track's bone dry. The track's bone dry. There you go. Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, the GGs, appreciate it. And one as well for the GLHF as well, appreciate it. As always, well, just give it a go, give it a go, give it a go. Not all bad. There's clouds in the sky. We'll take that. Boom. Oh, come on. It's like canoe this thing. Wet tyres. Well, at least I think one of them was stopping and waiting for us to sort ourselves out, but everyone else was just like, nah, get out of it. Not interested. Do you know, I'm going to go set a time. Woeful. Let's go set a time. Not getting out of that one at all. That would have just been pain beyond unimaginable pain. The race could have turned, but it's a case of how much would it have turned by. That's the thing about that one. Snappy, quick fire decision. Well, thanks to GLs, nevertheless, appreciate it, as always. Not that that one was set in stone, I think, from when we put the wrong tyres on. Looks like one of your normal races, like carnage. We did help ourselves either, that was the problem with it. We just didn't really... We didn't help ourselves at all by putting on the, the wet weather tyres. Go into the pits and see. Yeah, I should have probably have done that as well. I'm just, yeah, so I'm not at all switched on today at all with the way that the races have gone today. That was alright. It's not too bad of a car. Good racing tonight. Yeah, it's not been too bad, to be fair. The racing's been pretty good on this one. Like how the race is different for a change. Day to night, transition. Three 12. Try and get a decent time, I think, in the qualifier. Three, 1. Alright, see how Porsche Curse is going to go. Bit of time, oh, not too bad, 3/10 up there. Hello Diggy, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. Love the track without the chicanes, good stuff. It's good without the chicanes, very good without the chicanes. Just put your foot down and that is that. Right, that'll be lovely. Gain time all the way up here to Moorsan Corner. That'll do very nicely. Okay, maybe not. It's about the same. About the same. No, I lost it on there. Might get that back over 2/10 down. Oh, 3:12. Not too bad of a time. Bit faster. Right, we'll go to the lobby and we'll start to queue for the next race. It'll be 35 seconds getting there. I think the Sauber is... Well, we've used the Sauber. Sauber's the main protagonist of Daily Race C. The Sauber Mercedes R92CP is in there, but not terribly. One of those two, really. Then Sauber for cornering. 787... No, not 78. The R92CP for the top speed on Mulsanne. Right, enter the race and don't start the race on the wrong tyres this time, and go into the pit lane and look at the weather properly before the race begins. Oh, I could so do a video on like all the things that I do not do in Gran Turismo 7 that you should be doing for better daily races. So basically, all the things that you see in this video, don't do them, because they will not help you at all. Avoid them at all costs. The top item on the agenda: don't rush into the race on the wrong tyres if there is dynamic weather. Take your time, look at the radar properly, and go into the pit lane. Right, another lap. So, yeah, thanks, one, appreciate it. Race speed got 144, good stuff, going good on the Catalunya. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Restart it. Bits on the chicane. Right, have a look. Just on it there, 8,000 RPM on the gauge down there, just about on it. too bad. It's a couple of tenths off. About 2 seconds off the pace. We've not done much since early August. But yeah, pace or not, to enjoy the game is better that way. Can be. I think sometimes I set times on the daily races and I just think that I'm just not there. And I watch Ghost Cars and trying to follow the lines and stuff. I don't know, some weeks on the dailies it just doesn't click pace wise at all, and some of the tracks it is an absolute slog and a half. I feel like to get a lap time that I'm happy with on some of the dailies. Not too bad through there. A bit of time gain. And then lose it all on the full chicane. One of our weaknesses, that one. Got 3:12.4, 6 minutes until base time. But keep in mind that racing yourself all the time on the track. But it's the same in running. The guys back in the day running, guys that used to just be insanely fast, and you just think, how did they do it? And you train and train and train, and these guys would just turn up at every race and just be absolutely in a world of their own, in a whole race of their own. And that's just the thing, natural talent and all that as well, that it comes down to. I think it's the same in this as well. I think some guys, they're just naturally quick. They get the knack of it a lot quicker than others. And they're fast straight out the bat, or straight off the bat. Not too bad though on this one so far. So 3:07, so we are about 5 seconds, 5 and a bit seconds away. Not too bad, 2:68, 3:12.4, 71 in the Sauber. 5 minutes when the time in. So I've had loads of races in running where I've gone into the race feeling absolutely brilliant, and then finishing the race and it's like, what the hell is this? Like, what time is this? Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. The time's like a minute slower than I thought I was going to do. That kind of thing. It's a bit deflating, but it's all part of the training. It's part of the process. You can't PB every single time. You just can't do it. It's not possible to PB all the time. So if you run, say, I don't know, 40 minutes in 10k, that doesn't mean that you're going to do that every single time. You might do 41, 42, 43, you might even do 45 some races. You're not going to always do the same time all the time. You might run sub 2 hours 50 in a marathon and never do it ever again, but train even harder, but never ever get sub 250 again. Just the way it is. But some drivers passed in qualifying. Yeah, no race pace. That's, yeah, different things. Qualifying is kind of fast and flat out. Race pace, a bit more consistent, a bit more reserved. Case of striking the balance, I suppose, between the two of them. So you're fast at qualifying, and then you can get the rhythm, as it were, in the race to hold a nice pace through. Right the way through. Like again, running again, it's like 5Ks, absolutely blitz them. But then the longer stuff is just, well, no good really, because fast guys in the 5Ks, they can't pace themselves for anything longer because all they know is just going fast and flat out all the time. So just a case of adapting to the different distances, different kinds of races in the dailies as well on here. That'll do. We're at the next race. That will do. Right, what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm just going to take this tape and put it over there like that. Although it's leaving all this like residue on the wheel. Put that on there. Actually, no. Chuck it away. It's not working. Right. Chuck it away. Parcel tape tomorrow. "30 seconds until the next race." That's at Le Mans. I think before, I think it was, so 2018. Was it 2018? Yeah, 2018. I did my first sub 3 hour marathon. And then 2019, did it again at London Marathon. But London, it was close. It was only just, I think it was like 2 hours 59:30. It was very close to the core for 3 hours, but we just about did it. And then 2020, I was going in again on a qualifying time. But certain issue cancelled the race. So it wasn't really... we weren't able to do it because of that. Rain. Not the setting sheet, that one. As I was trying to get, I think 2 hours 45 was the next. That was the next progression for getting a championship entry for the race, but it got cancelled and then not gone back to it since, really. Right, it's raining. Yes, it's raining. How wet's the track? Not very much, but it is raining. Right, P4. Zoom in a bit to be fair. 10. Bit of rain coming in. We need enough of it so the tyres don't end up poking on the straight. Zoom in a bit. There's a bit of rain, but not really, but we are in the slipstream. But we are approaching the corner. .787 is on the inside. Can maybe pass for dries here, I don't know. Maybe. Let's go dark now. Right, His tyres are absolutely getting done in, I think. So needs to do something with the rain, really, and do it soon. Is that spray on that car? Looks like it. The track is wet a little bit. Like on full wet maybe, I don't know. Oh, where's the corner? There it is. Make sure it's on thingy. Yeah, job done. Now they're all getting chased down here. Come on, rain. It's right there. That really dark blue heavy rain. It's right there. It just needs to come in a bit. That's great. Must be on dries doing that. I think we're going to have to pit regardless because the tyres have worn too much. Oh, I'm getting... What am I getting? I'm getting 99 European Grand Prix vibes from this race at the minute. Bit of a wet, dry, topsy-turvy affair. Inters and dries. What are people doing though now? I'm off on inters again, which could be completely wrong. It could be gone in a lap. But it is raining still. Tyres are growing a bit, but oh well. Going on. I've got a few that have been caught out by the conditions, maybe. Yes, good tip, going good on that one. Do appreciate it. I will remember to do that in the future as well. I've never changed the EV settings ever on this game. But I will try to do it a bit more in the future. Oh, intermediate tyres. I was going to say we weren't stopping then. Thought I was going to straight line it then. Can't see spray on them. No. Careful on the chicane. Set the EV on 2 on your one, on your game. I've never changed the EV ever on this game. I can spend hours in the settings on ETS2, but on this, it's just, no, I just pick it up and play it. Never even, no setting changes, apart from the wheel, obviously, but apart from that, nothing. Not doing too bad then in this one, but P1's definitely not doing too bad. Blimey, nearly. The corner, there it is. Right, so rain's going then. See how fast these inters are going to start burning now. P1 is in. I'm trying to gauge how wet the track is. There's a dry line, but is the dry line dry enough? Will it be dry enough when we get back round again? I'm trying to work out. This could be completely, I don't know, stay on the dry line. But the Inter's going to have enough in them to finish the race on a dry line. Someone else is in as well. They got the same idea. Oh. I can't control it. It's utterly gone. Amazing just how much a difference the tyres make. It is dry on the line, but oh, I should have stayed out, really. We should have stayed out, ideally. Because it is definitely dry, but oh well. Stay on this dry line. Oh, and on that note, that brings it in for Le Mans today. I think with it's time anyway. But it's just one of those. It's just what, again, I think it was when Carlos Sainz Senior, his engine blew up in Rally GB right at the very end of WRC that year. And he's walking away from his Toyota Corolla that's just bellowing smoke absolutely everywhere. And the reporter asks Carlos, what happened there? And Carlos just says very despondently, that's life. And that's just it. That's the way that it goes on that one. Okay, thanks, game. Just, yeah, rub it in, why don't you, game? The salt in the wounds of an SR loss for causing obstruction on, well, we were obstructing the racetrack, technically speaking, with the dry tyres on the damp track. But that is life. Yeah, thanks, going good one. GG's. Appreciate it, as always, but I think it is, I think that was going to be our last race anyway, looking at the time. So, yeah, we said thanks. In that case, we'll come out of that one. Oh, but it it's just the way it goes. Making the right call in wet weather races. But it is a nice refreshing change to have such variety in one race. Day and night, wet weather as well. Pretty good that race, so keep an eye on it. But yeah, looking as though can't do that race. The cars are the same anyway, so well, no. We can't do this one because it's all of the Group C cars. There's no DR on it. So it looks like we're doing this one. The last 2A. On Catalonia in the Group 3 cars. Can we get a bit of an idea before we go what we think we're going to be taking off the list? BRZ 911s, BMWs, Hurricanes, Ferrari, Mercedes, Nismo. Okay, so NSX, RCZ. There's a few there. RX-8, Audi, Citroen. There's a few there we may have to keep an eye on. There we go. Right, I'll do the... Nope, don't need to do that. I just need to do the... Actually, we'll go in here first. So, Legend Cars dealership. I'm not sure how this is working at the minute, really, to be fair. Right, so I think this car has been in stock for about a month now because there's been an event in the weekly challenges that this car and this car and this car and that one as well were all eligible for, which is why they are there now in the dealership, so you can buy them to do that race. But this car has been in stock, I think, for about 5 weeks nearly. Something like that. It's been in stock for ages, this car. So, maybe this time, when it goes, we're not going to see it again for a while. But what's in the usual 10? Quite a few. Too bad. I've got all these on the main account. I think these two are in because of the daily. I could be wrong. Not too bad in general. But yeah, I think that is one of the ways special picks work in the dealership. One of the ways they work is when certain events are on that require certain cars, the cars appear, so you can obviously get the cars and use them. I think that is one of the ways that they work. Right, 3-star roulette ticket. And get some credits to finish off. Right, bring it in then for today on Le Mans. A bit of SR down, but not too bad. Good race, that one. A good race on Le Mans. A bit of a strategy call, but again, it's our own doing. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't too sure if the Inters were going to make it or not, and that's why I pitted. I thought we pit, play it safe, and we get, what, a P6 or a P7 even. Nice and clean, that'll do. But, oh well, the way it goes. Sometimes that is life. And that is it from us for today, bringing it in on Le Mans. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, then do feel free to like and subscribe as well. It'll be very much appreciated. And there should be, all being well, a new video on the channel tomorrow. This video that's coming out has taken me quite a number of hours to do. So I'm hoping that it won't do too bad. It's taken quite a while to do it. So quite a, I don't know, not very long video, but just like all the bits for it have taken ages to do. So hopefully it'll not do too bad when it comes out tomorrow. So that'll be out on the channel at some point, probably, when do I upload normally? 6 o'clock or something. So about that time it'll be out. So give it a watch if you want, if you happen to be around when the video comes out. And then what is it, Monday? So Wednesday, hopefully Wednesday this week. I know, a bit up and down last week. So I think like Tuesday last week, the week kind of started to go a bit up and down. So I figured we'd sort that out and then get back in this week with streaming and whatnot. So this week, all being well, we will be in for last to 8 on Circuit de Catalunya in the GR3s. We'll do the draw, as always, on some point Wednesday morning time before the stream. We'll do the draw and we'll see what Group 3 cars, what wonderful non-meta cars that we're going to be using on Circuit de Catalunya. I think we'll go from there. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks going good, Chris, One, and everyone else that has tuned in today. And before mouse is working, we disappear. We'll see who is around, and then I'm going to go and get some parcel tape and tape up my wheel. Because I've picked it quite a bit, to be fair, when I've been on today. Right, so we'll round things out with we'll pop Yil a raid, why not? Just to round it out. There you go. Right, so Yil is where you should go as the stream is closing out, and we'll see you on Wednesday for last to 8. And hopefully I'm going to parcel tape my wheel. So, oh, blimey. Yeah, because I've picked it a bit whilst we've been streaming, but never mind. Right, I'll catch you Wednesday for last to 8 on the Circuit of Catalunya. Do like, do subscribe, do take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.